Top of the morning, everyone. It is July the 12th as Bill sees it reading from a child of God and a recovering alcoholic addict. And you know it with morning coffee. Let's have a moment of silence for those still out there in pain and suffering, please. Hot. Thank you. The language of the heart. Why, at this particular point in history, has God chosen to communicate His healing grace to so many of us? Every aspect of this global unfoldment can be related to a single crucial word. The word is communication. There has been a life-saving communication among ourselves, with the world around us, and with God. From the beginning, communication in AA has been no ordinary transmission of helpful ideas and attitudes. Because of our kinship in suffering, and because our common means of deliverance are effective for ourselves only when constantly carried to others, our channels of contact have always been charged with the language of the heart. You know, that's so true. Unfortunately, this world has people in it that doesn't want to do the right thing. They don't want to help. They're still greedy, or they want to be greedy, or whatever the case may be. But from what I've found in AA, there's a lot of good people out there and loving people that do want to help. So the channels of making a good connection, or maybe even surviving life, are in AA. If you're a recovering alcoholic or addict, or even if you're struggling, I mean, the 12 steps are for anybody with any kind of addiction. It doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol. And to be honest with you, they're a great program. It's a great program to follow, just in general. They're easy steps. I say easy, but they're hard. But they're not asking a lot. They're really not. They're just making you become a little bit vulnerable, humble yourself. And I'll tell you what God wants us all to do: love thy neighbor. But that's kind of, but what it's talking about is the communication. And where did it say here at the bottom here? The communication has been no ordinary transmission of helpful ideas and attitudes. For me, I can't say for all, but for this alcoholic addict, all I want to do is transfer my ideas and attitudes to another human being that may be struggling. So maybe I can help somebody, and maybe I'll just save somebody's life. You never know. You never know. That's why it's so critical to go to meetings, and you talk and you share in their meetings. And it could be somebody's first time there, and it could be just one word that you say that just rings a bell with them, and it clicks finally. For me, when I first got in the program the second time, I wasn't into sharing a little bit at the beginning, but it didn't take long for me to open up. You know what I mean? Because I feel fantastic when I share. Because it just gets you, it releases something inside. And don't forget, it's all by the grace of God. It is. it's an amazing program. He's an amazing Lord and King of Kings. I'm grateful to be on this earth, breathing His beautiful air. We'll be able to get up and go to work. It's amazing. I'm blessed. I hope y'all have a great, great day. Stay safe out there. I love y'all very much. Peace.